I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is part 6 of fee notes, inserting a fee note from a fee sheet. Okay, so for the purposes of this, I'm using a matter that I've already created with parties, and we are going to stand on the matter and go to the fee note screen. Okay, now you can see I've got all sorts of other bits and pieces in here from our previous webinars, so please do have a look at manually inserting fees and bits and pieces. But for this, we are going to insert a fee from a fee sheet, and that is this little icon over here. Now, before we do that, if we just go and look at the matter itself, if I double click on it, you will see that I have selected my attorney-owned client fees. So when I insert from a fee sheet, when I click on the fee sheet icon, the program is going to automatically show me Michelle's attorney-owned client fee sheet. Okay, so all of these items have been calculated to work on my hourly rate of 2,000 Rand per month. Okay, and certain of these have disbursements attached to them. Okay, so let us start with the first one called drafting per minute. Okay, so I find the item in question, I say select, and the program will then say to me, well, what date did the drafting occur on? Okay, I can manipulate my date or I can leave it as it is. And it'll say, well, what did you draft? So I drafted agreement, client, see. I say, okay. And it says, right, how many minutes did you spend? Because I selected my drafting per minute. So I spent 30 minutes drafting. I say, okay. And the program has now set out what 30 minutes of my time, inclusive of that, or the amount, the VAT amount, and then the inclusive amount, my accounting period, the prevailing VAT rate, and the employee who captured it. And it has now updated my fees. Okay, so let's do it again with an item that has a disbursement attached to it. So let's choose another one. For example, let's do traveling for 15 minutes. Okay, so let's say I had to travel to a consultation or to court. I select my item. What date did I travel? And where did I travel? Traveling to court application. Okay, how many quarter hours? It's just 15 minutes. And now the program also wants to know the disbursements that I incurred. So how many kilometers did I travel? And this has all been carefully set up in my attorney-owned client fee sheet. And if you need help with this, please do speak to one of our ladies at support. So let's say I traveled 10 kilometers. The program will now add both my time-based activity as well as my disbursement for traveling. And it has now added them to my separate columns. Okay, so certain things, for example, a cell phone call, traveling, a telephone call long distance, a telephone call local, automatically have disbursements attached to them because you need to pay Telkom or MTN or put fuel in your car and so on and so forth. So that is how we insert from a fee sheet. We are going to do another fee sheet insertion, and this time I'm going to use one of the tariff fee sheets. Because my matter is defaulted to attorney-owned client, when I click on this, attorney-owned client will come up, but you can select other fee sheets. So for example, I'm going to choose the Magistrates Court's tariff. This is just to show you the difference between the attorney-owned client and Magistrates Court tariff. So let's say I attended court on application. Here it is, yeah? And I say select. The program will then say, well, what was the date on which you did it? Okay. How many quarter hours? I was at court for 2 hours in this instance, and in it goes. So the program has looked into the fee sheet, the tariff for the Magistrates Court. It has worked out on various criteria relating to the matter, and it has popped in the fee, the VAT, the total, and again, my accounting period, the prevailing VAT rate, and my employee name. It has also updated my fee totals. Now, because I had a credit sitting on the file, it is now reducing that credit amount. So it's this little icon that we use to insert fees from a fee sheet.